Caged environment. We just caged animals, man. Especially as black people. You know what I'm saying? I think if I told you that, you know what I'm saying, we 300 years behind. You know, we just live in a caged world. But see, our bodies ain't caged no more. It's our minds. You know, it's modern day slavery. That's the nifty term for it. You know, you got. Okay, let's rewind back 300 years ago. You know, you got cotton that needs to be picked. You know, your ass too lazy to pick it, and plus it's too much. You couldn't possibly do it. You know, what you gonna get from picking it is either gonna make you rich, or you know, if you gotta pay everybody that it takes to pick it, you probably just gonna break even. So, you know, you get the idea of enslaving somebody else. Well, not somebody else, but our entire race to come do it for you. You know, but eventually you start to realize that you might as well should have just paid their ass, because you got to build somewhere for them to stay. You know, you got to feed them. You got to make sure they got clothes on. You know, but see, remember, not we ain't doing all this because we care. We doing all this because, you know, out of necessity. Shit, I gotta feed my slaves. If I don't, they gonna starve to death. You know, I gotta put some clothes on my slave. If I don't, then in the winter they gonna freeze to death. You know, I gotta provide them shelter. They gonna always be sick if they sleeping out in the rain. But shit, you provide them all this shit and then you break them mentally. You know, you know what I'm saying. You basically turn them into animals. Lose all human traits, all traits of you know, of unity. It's now every slave for himself. So he has to remain completely loyal, almost like a animal, a dog, a pet. You know, do whatever you tell him to do, because as far as he knows, he depends totally on you. Then if we fast forward back to the future, you know, you found out when you had to provide all that stuff for the slave, that nigga, he was costing you money. So you say, okay then, why don't we set the slave free? You know, or not set them free, but why don't we just, one major thing, just pay them for what they do. You know, pay them for what they do. And charge them, you know, to come back to us, because they still need food, they still need clothes, still need medicine, still need shelter. They have to come back to us to buy the supplies that they need to build their shelter. Come back to us, you know what I'm saying, to buy food. Come back to us to buy clothing. So the money that we was paying out, we getting right back. So we reversed the system, whereas we was paying money, now we earning that money. Plus, you know, we still getting the money we make from them still picking our cotton, because they still working for us. You know what I'm saying? And then they come back to us, because we don't understand that shit, man. White folks run everything around this house. Everything. From your pharmacies, see, grocery stores.